Mike, and welcome to a Motivation USA brief unboxing where you can buy anything, everything premium for your motorcycle. Let's see what we got.
Before we dive into the video, take a moment, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Let us know what you'd like to see us unbox next, the Öhlins steering damper or the Duca bike levers. Evotech Performance has been in the game for a very long time, designing crash protection for several different motorcycles, Ducati, Triumph, basically your typical bikes that's out there on the market. You could always grab any of these guys at MotivationUSA.com, and we'll dive into some of the key points of why you should actually have these on your motorcycles. We all buy these expensive, beautifully designed motorcycles, so it's actually up to us to protect these very expensive toys just in case we were to have a crash or down, or you have to lay it down, whichever way you want to call it. It happens. You want to make sure your engine is very well protected. So we'll start with the frame sliders. That is the main one you're going to need for your motorcycle. It's going to protect your engine, the side, your exhaust, your handlebars, your mirrors, if anything were to go down. If you were to crash your bike, they are going to do their job and you can easily just replace them because they're actually modular. Evotech Performance frame sliders are made out of engineered polymer that is designed for it to be shaved down if you were to have a slide or anything like that, and then you could replace them. The second component is made out of Aircraft-Grade Cnc machine billet aluminum that is powder coated black to blend well in the structure of your motorcycle without changing the look of it. Here at MotivationUSA.com, we recommend buying the trio, the fork sliders, frame sliders, and rear axle sliders, because we all know it hurts way more looking at your bike, the damage that's happened that you could have prevented by buying the sliders. Now we have to move on to the fork sliders. Now, some of us, we just have regular forks. Some of us have Öhlins, we have Showa forks. All that means in the bottom line, it's expensive. So having your fork sliders on there will protect it. So with forks, they're very tricky. If you have a mishap with your motorcycle, either you're gonna get fully damaged, you're gonna get scuffed, and you're gonna have to buy new forks. So you're looking at spending $1,000 to $3,000 based on which motorcycle you're riding, what model of forks you actually have. So we recommend having those on there. Again, all of the fastening are part of the kit. They're easy to put on. We also recommend putting some Loctite at the end. The screws themselves have a locking thread. That way, once you tighten it, you torque it down, you should be good to go. Evotech Performance are expert when it comes to designing aftermarket parts for motorcycles. As I mentioned in the very beginning, BMW, Ducati, Triumph, Honda, it doesn't matter. So where am I going with this? Is that on my bike here on the Ducati Hypermotard 939 SP, things are slightly different. It comes with a single-sided swing arm, and that means it's not your traditional double-sided swing arm. If you look at the rear of the motorcycle, what they ended up doing on the opposite side, meaning the left side, you have the frame slider there to protect the hub, the chain, the sprocket, chain, and the swing arm cover. And on the opposite side, the right side of the motorcycle, they didn't bother adding a second frame slider because it's not needed. When the bike lay down on that specific side, it does not touch. So the point I'm trying to make here is that Evotech Performance would not do a cookie cutter frame slider to put on every single motorcycle. It's basically tailored to the specific bike, the specific brand, and that shows you detail in what they're about in the market. As you look at my Ducati Hypermotard 939 SP, you will notice on the right side, it's an anodized red. They made it specifically in that way to give it a specific look, personality, and even though it doesn't serve a specific purpose, it gives the bike character. Let's recap before we close this off. Everything that's needed for the Evotech Performance frame sliders, rear axle sliders, and fork sliders are all part of the kit, and they're fairly easy for you to do, not difficult. Take minutes and it will save you thousands of dollars in case of a mishap. All right guys, you seem like you're digging when we're riding, so let's jump back on the bike and close this video off.
As recommended, use your purchase to support the store that supports your sport. Motivation USA gives back to the riding community with everything from safety seminar courses and worldwide racing sponsorships. For the most trusted parts and accessories, shop MotivationUSA.com. All links will be in the description down below. And remember, ride safe and ride often.